Welcome to bmodeler.com. The next tutorial that we are going to discuss is about foundation. There are three types of foundation available, modeling options available in Revit: isolated, wall, and slab. So these three foundations are basic availability that you can. Isolation is by default a system family. It's not a system family; it's a component family. You can create your own shapes and you can get it into Revit and you can model it. So we can discuss about the families in later tutorials, but let's use the default families available within Revit, which is loaded by default in the structural template. If you need, you can go ahead and load the new families. From UK, let me go ahead and say this is foundation. So let me go ahead to the structural elements, structural foundations, and you can see that different foundation shapes are available, that you which one you wanted, you can select it and place it as per your needs. So even piles and pile caps are available. Let me select and only apply the footing rectangular shapes that where you wanted, so which direction that you wanted. So you can go ahead and place it. You see that the similar to column, we have at grids or at columns. I like to keep it at columns. I can select the column like this and it will be placed exactly the central place of the column. So like I can go ahead and place it like this. And if you are selecting multiple columns like this, and you can finish it and it will be applied like this. So I can go ahead and select all the columns like this in the ground floor, and I'm clicking finish. And if I go to the 3D, and you will be able to see the footings available directly below the columns. Now, if you see that I don't want all these elements, and I like to keep only these elements, and I can hold the shift key and I can press bottom and I can select the cross window method, and I will be able to deselect all these elements. I can select delete key. So now if you see that only the center footings are available and the foundations are available, and I can go ahead and select the wall foundation. The wall foundation, as I said, it's a property that you will be able to create it, and you can assign your properties: toe length and heel, foundation thickness, everything here. I'm going to use the same default dimensions, and I'm going to select the wall. Since it's a wall, so you'll be able to select multiple walls at a time. You see that with the defined dimensions, foundations will be defined for that wall, and we can able to go ahead and uh, finish it. And once it is done, we can give enter and finish it. Once it is done, you'll be able to go to 3D and see it, how it appears, and you can select it. It will be placed exactly center of the wall and placed underneath the wall. So as I said, you'll be able to change this property at any given time like these. So the type will be changed, and you can, the relationship still maintains since it's a level based element. So if I select it, it maintains that level, particular level, and height and everything will be maintained from that associated object, which is wall. And coming back to the same type, Control Z, I'm coming back to the same type like this. The next one, which is similar to floor, that we are going to discuss next, and which is a structural foundation slab, which is in the ground. So you can select based on the wall. You see that by default it's picking up the wall. You can select the wall like this, or you can draw it yourself as rectangle. I like to go with wall selections like this, one by one, and I can select multiple walls at a time also. When this selection is over, you'll be able to finish it. But since it's a it's a foundation, so if you need a slope, you can apply a slope arrow direction, the which direction you need a slope, like in this direction, at what value that you needed, it's going to go with the 18.43 degree. So you can see that the height values are defined here. Based on this, it's taking 18.43 degree, and if you finish it, and I don't want to attach this, and if I go ahead and see it in 3D, and I will be able to see that the foundation slab will be created in your flow. And also you will be able to create this slab edge, and you will be able to pick the slabs. And if you see the slab available in this place, and you'll be able to do that. And since it comes under the category of structural foundations, let me go ahead and select it, and it won't be able to select it. It accepts only the slab edges, floor slab edges. So you can draw it, since it's a structural geometry, both floor and you can use it for the same purpose. And it doesn't really matter that how much it is need to be as slab foundation, or you are using the floor as a foundation in this place. We can apply both of them. We can apply the rebars, and we can apply the structural stability testings, and we can extract the analytical model out of it. So that's it for the foundation. There are 3 types. As I said, you have to remember always, all the elements will have a property of instance, all the elements will have a property of type. So if you remember this always, you will be able to model it at any time, and you can come back and you can modify it at any time. So thank you so much. I hope this tutorial helped you to share it with your series of tutorials. This structural models, a series of tutorials. Do share it with your learning friends. Do let them know that you are learning, and they also can learn it on the LinkedIn. So that'll be much more helpful for us also to encourage us to make videos on it. Do comment if you have any questions. See you on the next tutorial. Bye bye. See you.